Welcome back here to the Ram Report, the final segment here from Mini of Loveland, part of the Coes BMW dealership group. Brian Roth with you, along with head coach Tom Hilbert. Another Mountain West Conference championship for you and your girls, and congratulations. You had to beat New Mexico on Friday night, and you guys came out, didn't start particularly well, but you finished strong.
Yeah, and New Mexico's a good team, and they have a young lady named Elijah Gonzalez who is really good. It was impossible for us to stop at Albuquerque, and we didn't do a very good job with her on Friday night, but we did enough other good things. Lost the first set, and I really liked my team's competitive response. They came back, won the second set big, and just stayed on top of them until they won the match.
You know, it's interesting. You go into a match like that, and not only is it senior night, and you have 4 fabulous seniors that you're honoring, but you also knew that if you won it, you're going to the NCAA tournament and you're winning a Mountain West Conference title. So there's a lot going on there.
There was a lot, and for that senior class, believe me, our talk before the game was, this isn't just a normal senior night. You know, there's a lot of things going on here, and we have to get through the emotion of senior night and then focus on playing a match against a very good team. And you know, it was a great response. And you know, the good thing is we have a lot of maturity, and they were able to do that.
Yeah, Colorado State beat New Mexico in 4, and they get a share of the Mountain West Conference title with San Diego State, but the Rams, on virtue of the tiebreaker, they will get the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. We'll talk about that in a moment, but let's kind of talk about these seniors. And the 4 of them, they were outstanding. 4 straight Mountain West Conference championships, Tom. I mean, that is almost unheard of.
It is. I mean, very few athletes at any level get to experience that kind of excellence over time. And it wasn't just that they were on the team. These 4 have been like the face of the program. They've all, 2 of them have started for 4 years, and the other 2 have started for 3. It's a big part of our team. I mean, it's without a doubt the end of an era, and we'll have to retool and put a new team on the court.
We've talked about that over the years where, boy, you're losing this kid, and all of a sudden, how do you replace her? And you've seemed to have done that, but it's always hard to replace these type of kids. Let's start with the middles, and Paige and Plord, because, you know, that's stalwarts.
Yeah, they're stalwarts, they're great players, and I don't know that we'll replace the blocking that they do next year, because that is such a maturity skill, you know. But we have some athletes we can put in there that will be able to attack the ball well. And we've got you know, we could move people around from other positions into there. We have Sam Peters, who she's a very good player, could play at most Division I programs, who just has sit behind those 2. And then we have a redshirt, Makaisha Andrews out of Norman, Oklahoma, who's nice physical athlete. So we've got some depth there. The outside hitting position that Dana will vacate will be a little bit more difficult to replace.
Yeah, Dana Cranston, of course, on the outside the last 4 years for the Rams. Then Izzy Gallia, the libero, is also gone, which will hurt you defensively going into next year. But I know you guys always seem to work your way around that. NCAA tournament, 18th consecutive year. You've been here now 16th consecutive year for you. What do you guys expect when the selection comes out later today?
Well, I would expect that we're going to be what they would consider a 2 seed in our pod. So they'll have 1 seeds who are very good top 16 teams, and then they'll have another team that will be the 2 seed that will have a winnable match that we can play. And then you would expect that we would play that home host team in the second round should we win the first. They're most likely to send us somewhere in the West. I doubt that we go back into the East, although it's not impossible. But, you know, we could go to a BYU, for example. We could go somewhere in the Pac-12. We could go back to Hawaii. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, again, the top 16 teams all host little sub-pods there. It's another fantastic seed. Hey, Tom, congratulations.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thanks for having me on all year.
That's quite a feat. It's been great having you all season long, and go out and do some damage in the NCAAs.
All right, we will.
All right, that's head coach Tom Hilbert. That's going to wrap us up here for Tom Hilbert. Jim McElwain and the rest of the crew did a great job all season long. Our final show of the year, thanks to the folks at Coes BMW and Mini of Loveland. For everybody, I'm Brian Roth saying so long here on the Ram Report.